Hey guys, teacher Amber here. So, a quote to start off from Tammy Bellegend said, Vigilant, a learning curve is essential for growth. And if you're starting at VIPKid, I'm guessing it's probably a learning curve. I know it definitely was for me. So, let's talk about setting up your classroom, making sure that you are ready to go for once you start opening those opening slots and getting bookings. So if you are a brick and mortar teacher, let me just tell you, way easier to set up than the actual classroom. So hopefully that's good news for you. Things to have, same things that you needed for your interview, good lighting, some sort of background, Ethernet cord, a reward. So decide whether you're going to use the PowerPoint slide reward or create your own. You might have a couple, depending on what levels you're certified for, a couple different, a lower level and an upper level reward to do. Make sure that the app is downloaded on your computer, that you have your headset, it's working, your camera is working, your mouse works, and that you have a solid color shirt, not striped like mine. Props, make sure well, some things to think about with props because you won't know until you get booked. Then once you get booked, you'll see the lesson that you're teaching, and then you can flip through that and prepare and know what props to pull. So some things that you could have on hand to help you out are a handheld whiteboard and marker because you can draw the things and don't worry about being a perfect artist. I'm not, and somehow the kids figure out what it is. So definitely great having magazines, newspapers, or scholastic issues around that you can cut different props out, draw. You can have some paper around that you can draw some simple props, print some off of the internet, look through your brick and mortar classroom if you have one, or your own children's toys. That's the main place I go to is my daughter's. I have found almost all of my props from her toys. In the beginning, I tried to have just at least two or three per class, but now that I know the lessons pretty well and know what I need, I have them organized by animals, food, and then I can just grab my bucket of animals, my bucket of food, and use several props throughout the lessons. Also, another good thing to have is a puppet for when the student is just repeating the questions that you're asking and not answering them. You could use a puppet to model what a conversation would look like. If you don't have a puppet, a stuffed animal, maybe even take your hand and draw some eyes on there and a mouth and do that. I'm trying to give you guys as simple of ideas as I can. And then also a way to take notes or remember something the child did well on and what they need to improve on so that you can do the feedback either after you've taught that class or after you've taught all of the classes. All right, so another quote that I thought might be helpful is perfect is the enemy of good by Voltaire, and you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Zig Ziglar. So I hope that you found this helpful. If there's anything else you are wondering about, questions, comments, leave them below, or you can send me an email. And if you are not hired with VIPKid yet and you need a coach, feel free to reach out. I'd be happy to help. Check out my notes below, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.